Okay, so we have our first snowfall of the year. The pond is kind of frozen out here now. Rooster's going off over there. So I probably should send my drone up today, maybe. Get a big aerial shot if the batteries are charged in it, but anyway, looks pretty cool out there, so. Anyway, let's get in the garage and we'll get the heater on and get to work in there. Okay, so I pulled the bags off the bike. My intention was to send these bags out to have them reworked, redone. There was just a lot of, I don't know if you could see that on here, how well it's showing up. But there's a lot of cracks in this bag, and these bags have been fixed I don't know how many times. So if you look inside, you can see that these bags have been repaired dozens of times in their lifetime. I don't know if these are the original bags from '76. I actually had to bend this out in order to get it off the bike. I couldn't get it off the post. But these things have just been patched and patched and patched. Same thing with this one. This one is not as bad, but it's got still a lot of patches in it. You can see down in there, this patch is all along there. There's a chip taken out of here. And the bottom is just filled with surface cracks everywhere. And I don't know that, looks like somebody maybe replaced these, because I don't think that's normally the way that those bottom pieces come with those rivets out like that, because this side doesn't have it. And the main issue that I had on this bike was, let me do the covers. So the covers on these bikes really aren't too bad. There's some cracking, some surface cracking over here. Now these, and of course the seal on here could stand to be replaced. Now the emblems on here, the '76 emblems, which are kind of hard to get, and if you find them in good condition, they run about $300. So I want to make sure I get these off. Now if you see on this one, there's actually 3 posts that come through. And I don't believe that these are the actual nuts. I think they're just kind of pressure fit nuts that go on here. I don't know that there's threads on here. At least the ones that I've seen that had the post didn't have any threads. They kind of had like a pressure fit washer or something that went on there to hold those on. So this cover's not too bad. You can see right here it's been patched. This kind of has a weird color white on it, like an iridescent type. So again, this cover is not really that bad. So if we look at the second one is kind of the same. It's got some chips along here, whatever. But these posts are completely gone. So I don't even know what's really holding these in. There might be some automotive epoxy, or maybe somebody epoxied these on. I'm hoping I can get them off if I have to. I think the plan is initially because I did order new bags. I ordered them today, so they should be here in a few days. And I'll probably wait to release this video till they come in, and I'll do an unboxing of them and show you. I think the plan initially is to use these tops on the bag, on the bottoms that come in. Now I did buy the same type of bags for my '65 when I had it, because it needed bags too. And actually, I didn't even have bags when I bought the '65. I had it set up like a police bike, not an FLH. So I did buy the same bags. Now, I did get this kit. Before I ordered the bags, I was just going to fix it, because this, when you look at this bag, this tang right here is broken off. So what I needed to do was take this off. I think it's just a matter of maybe grinding this piece down and replacing this top latch, because I had to have it held down with a bungee cord. The cover would not fit on it. I don't know if this is the right one or not, but let me see if I can show you how it. Right, so if you look at this hang on the bottom is supposed to come through this, so because it's like a hinge. So this is broken off. So I had to have it held down with a bunch of quarters. The last thing I wanted to do was lose this top with this emblem on it. So I bought this kit, which was this saddlebag hardware kit, and it did came with all new. I'm not going to open this up because I'm actually sending this back. And this is from V-Twin. It had the gasket in it. It has the inner brace piece in it. It has the hinges in it. Now it has this back piece, which I don't think was on the original 76 bike. I think it was. These are probably the original 76 bags. I'm not positive. I've tried to look up, full original 76 bikes, and a lot of them that I'm seeing have this piece, which goes on the back part of the top of the cover. So it could be that they're reproductions. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that these are probably original bags. It didn't have this back piece on it. But it does come with the brackets and everything like that. But then, once I took these bags off, I realized how bad they were, how much, if you look at this, the amount of cracking that's on here. Now it isn't all the way through, but it's hard to tell because there's so many patches on this that you can't tell, exactly where the crack is. So I mean, I'm going to hold on to these bags. I'm certainly not going to get rid of them, but I'm going to try these covers on their bottoms to see how well they match as far as color. I have to clean these off, and if worst comes to worst, I'll take these badges off and I'll make a template to mount them on the new bags, and I'll just use some automotive adhesive that they use to put panels on, which is pretty strong. I don't think that's going to come off, and I think that's probably what they used on here, because again, if you look at the posts, there's no posts in here. They're gone. They're completely gone. So we'll have to take a look at that when the new bags come in. So right now, I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to wait for these new bags to come in. We'll do an unboxing of them and we'll see how these covers look against the new bags that are coming in. Okay, so the new bags came in. Only took 2 days for them shipping it. So let's take a look and see what they look like. So here's one here, pretty nice so far. Do these have the pins in them? I believe the set I had before had a hole in the top right here where you put like a cotter pin in so these things don't come out. But let's look at the covers. Let me take this off because there's a key. See, the original ones I don't believe had this piece on it right here, but let me, I don't know why these are so dirty. They're scuffed up and, man, these look, what is going on with these? I mean, look how scuffed up it is over here. There's grease over here on them. It's like somebody had these and returned them or something. I don't know. I'll have to really take a close look at these. But I want to see what the covers look like. Yeah, so there's each one of these bags is gonna have a key. I was hoping to have a key, the same key for each one, but I guess not. So let's open these up. So let's see if I can get this off. Yeah, see, the ones that I had before had a hole right here, and you put like a cotter pin in them. It looks like you can take these off, but there would be a hole right here. These are the same type of washers like a pressure fit that hold those badges on. Only they're a lot smaller. But so let's see what the other covers. See, I don't know why there's all kinds of grease in here. I don't really know what's going on with it. See, and this doesn't have the same type of latch on it. See, and on this cover here, the tang is on the cover, but on the other bags, the tang is going to be on the base. So these are actually the opposite of what the other ones are. So it does look like we're going to have to take the badges off those other ones and put them on here. So let me put them on the bike. Let's see what they look like. I'll put one side on. Okay, so here's what one of them looks like on the bike. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Of course, the seat is way off in color. But they look pretty good. This one here might have to be filed a little bit. It doesn't want to close all the way, so might have to be filed. But on the other hand, it does look pretty good. The lock's a little off. I'll have to adjust that lock. But and then this is just tape residue that's on there. Anyway, looks pretty good on there. Looks better than the other bags that were on there. When I get the emblem, take the emblem off, it'll look pretty good. I'll do a separate video of how to get that emblem off. But this is kind of messed up right here, if you can see that. Not a big deal, but when you buy something brand new, you know, you don't want it a little, not that big of a deal, but. Okay, so I found something kind of interesting on these bags. Now we're on day 3. Day 2 was kind of waiting for the bags to come in, so you saw they came in. So I did find something interesting about these bags. These are actually the correct bags with this on it. I don't know where these came from, if this was replaced, but it's a different, if you look at the tops of these, or the bottoms of these, one, these bags are a little wider, but this mount here is not the same as this. This is way further down than this mount. But according to the parts manual, and I'll show you a picture of the parts manual, for 70 to, I don't remember what year, I think it's 80, the bags had this on the back. So these have got to be before 1970. I don't know what year they are. I don't have a parts manual for anything, you know, other than the 76, anything that goes back. But actually, these are the correct bags that have this on it. So something else that I found out too, I couldn't figure out why when this bag was on, the hinge was hitting against the guard up here. So evidently these brackets are not the correct brackets, or somebody made these brackets. If you look at these mounts, this is where the bags go in. They sit on here and they clip into this. Look how far this one is forward of this downward tube here. And they're both pretty forward of that tube. All right, so they're both forward of this. Now we come over to here and we look at this one, and you see how far back these are. These are behind the tube. Again, look over here, that's forward right there. These are behind. And this side clears fine. Now, I don't know what this abortion thing is right here, but that's not the way these bags normally go. So somebody cut this, because this should come all the way over and up. And I don't know why that's cut out here. Maybe the bike was hitting against this nut here and they cut this out, but I think you'd have to be a pretty heavy guy to have this go down so far that it's hitting on here. So that's one reason why these are not fitting the way they should, because I can look at this and see that these are not level to each other on here. They should be, this one should be up a little bit, or this one should be down, but these two are not level. So I did order the correct brackets today for this, so we'll get those installed, and then we'll get rid of this
rubbing up here by getting rid of these brackets. I don't know what these brackets are off of. I don't even know. So we'll have to wait now and put the correct brackets on. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this video. We'll have to, I'll pull these bags off anyway because I want to work on the rear end when it gets on the lift. We're going to fix some oil leaks later on. And we'll continue working on the heritage over there. See if we can get that fired back up and get that off the lift to get the shovel up there to do a little bit of work with the electrical and fix some oil leaks. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.